Hello, Sweatbox family. Chris and Mark here. We are bringing it to you.
Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Alrighty, today we have a workout for you. Yes, we do. We got a workout for you every day.
Sure about that?
I am sure. Today we are calling it compounding cardio. So we've got 5 rounds for you. Each round you're going to be doing 1 compound exercise followed by cardio. Chris is going to be skipping, but you can jump rope, you can jumping jacks, you can run on the spot. It's your call. You're going to be doing cardio. We're going to be alternating that back and forth 3 times per round. So you will need some form of resistance. Chris has got some intermediate dumbbells. She's got some 10 and 15 pounders here. If you don't have dumbbells, no big deal. Go raid your pantry. Go grab a couple of bottles of water or a couple of jars of peanut butter, a couple of big cans of tomato sauce. You'll figure something out. So round 1, our compound movement is going to be a reverse lunge to curl. It's going to be a step back, finish that lunge, get into that curl, step back up, alternate other leg. Again, when you're doing that curl, I don't want you bringing those shoulders in. If you're bringing your shoulders and swinging in there, those weights are too heavy. I want you to step down. And that's it. Always pushing up off that front heel. Round number 2, we are going to be doing squat to press. You're going to be sitting back on those heels with those weights up on your shoulder. You're going to be pushing up through those heels out of that squat and into a press. Again, 2 separate movements here. Finish the squat, go into the press, and then back down and repeat that squat. Did I mention we're going to be working for 45 seconds during the resistance portion and 30 seconds for the cardio portion. On to round number 3, we are going to be going into a deadlift, into a bent over row. So we're going to deadlift, row, push back up out of that deadlift. Again, shoulders back at the top. When you're down in that row, I want you to think about squeezing those shoulder blades together. Round number 4, we're going to be going sumo squat. So I want you nice and wide with those feet, toes pointed out at about 45 degrees. You're going to sit that tush back, and you are going to push up through those heels, and then complete that high pull. Think about leading up with your elbows in that pull. Great shoulder workout for you. And then finally, we're going to be going into a glute bridge chest fly. So we're going to hit the floor, feet a little wider than hip width apart. We're going to push up. We're going to bring our hands up over our chest. Now we're going to bridge those hips up, squeeze that tush. We are going to complete a chest fly. So drop those elbows down to the floor, back up. You want to think about maintaining that static bend in those elbows, and then you're going to reset that glute bridge. So fly, tush to the floor, hips back up, into that chest fly. And that's it, gang. That's our 5 rounds for today. Grab those weights, pause this video if you have to, grab that resistance, come on back, and we're going to get going on that warm-up. We good to go?
I'm good to go. We're
good to go. Let's start. We're going to just start with some upper body twists, get that trunk rotation going. Make sure you're turning on the balls of those feet. Keep those elbows high. Alrighty, let's pause and take that into hip openers. That's it, think about keeping that chest upright. Core is engaged. Warming up those hip joints. Few more seconds. And then we're going to take this into an inchworm to push up. So, I'm going to stand. Again, karate chop those hips back, come down, touch that floor, walk out into a push up, walk it back in, and up. Down, walk out, hands beneath our shoulders, into that push up. Let's do one more. This is just the warm up.
We did enough push-ups yesterday.
I'd say if that was enough, that'd be debatable. All right, let's take this into the final 30 seconds of jumping jacks. Again, your regression. Do those step outs if you need to. Here we go, 20 seconds left. Final 10. Nice big breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. 3, 2, 1. And that's our warm up. Alrighty, grab those weights. Make sure you've got some water close by. I'm gonna get our clock going so that you guys can follow along from home. Alrighty, Chris, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go, you got 10 seconds.
All right, we're just gonna clarify to everybody whether we're doing regular curls or hammer curls. I'm gonna do hammer curls.
Here we go, let's go. Step back in that lunge, curl and up. Make sure you're pushing up through that front heel. Don't wanna see any weight on the toes. No, always pushing up through the heel. Think about keeping that chest upright. Pick a spot on the wall and look at it. That's it, nice work, Chris. Keep going. You guys are more than halfway through your first working set.
Feeling a lot in my abs right now because my shoulders are back and I'm not swinging my dumbbells.
Very important. If you need to get that swing in there, you've gone too heavy. Drop those weights down. And 10-second transition. Grab your rope if you're going to be skipping. Otherwise, get ready for that cardio. We're going in 2, 1, begin.
Again, if you are skipping, don't forget to change your foot patterns up. Don't get hung up on doing the same foot pattern. Then you get fancy and you trip.
Alrighty, 10 seconds, grab those weights. We're going back for our second set of reverse lunge to curl. Come on in front of the camera, Chris. That's it, turn sideways. That's it. Keeping that core nice and engaged. Pushing up through that front heel, stepping back, thinking about dropping that back knee straight to the floor. That's it. Notice Chris is keeping her shoulders back. She's not rolling forward. That's it, great work. Keep going.
No need to rush here. In fact, if you are rushing, slow it down. Think about every movement. Make sure you complete we'll get into that lunge first and then do that curl.
Alrighty, weights down, grab that rope. I'm gonna join you on this one.
Okay.
I'm just gonna run on the spot, go high knees. We got 30 seconds, let's go, let's do this. Alrighty, grab those weights, Chris. Come on in front and center. Alright, this is our last set of reverse lunge. Again, nice step back, drop that rear knee, stopping 1 inch off the floor, and then completing that hammer curl or regular curl. That choice is yours. That's it, keep those abs engaged. Mind-muscle connection. Think about your whole core is engaged. It's nice and rigid while we're doing those curls. You got it. You got this, Chris. You got 15 seconds left. Keep going, people at home. You got this too. There you go. See if you can give me one more. That's it, finish it, push up through that front heel, grab that rope. This is it, gang, last set of skipping for round 1. After this, you're getting a nice 45-second break before round 2. And go, I'm gonna do jumping jacks. Even the coach has gotta get a little cardio in today. And that's fine, if you trip out when you're skipping, don't get discouraged. Pick it right up again, happens to all of us.
Really focus on getting that quick pace with your wrists, that rotation. rotation needs to be fast. It's going to help keep the rope taut.
And rest. We are on 45-second break. We are going squat to press next. Again, think of that proper squat form. I'm going to demo here while Chris is grabbing a drink. We've got our feet hip width a little wider apart. We're going to be sitting back with those weights up on our shoulders. We're going to push up through that squat and push our shoulders overhead to lockout. Again, think about your breathing. We're going to be inhaling as we're sitting back in that squat and full exhalation at the top.
I often say use your breath as power. So if you can exhale as you're pushing up, that will help you.
Alrighty, pick up those weights, Chris. Here we go. Weights up on the shoulder and go. Nice work.
I don't have a death grip on my dumbbells. Loose grip or even open hand.
Next round, I'm going to have Chris turn sideways to the camera so you can see just how far back she is sitting on those heels.
As you come up out of that squat, get that core tight. That means quads, glutes, and abs. I'm pressing right straight above your shoulders. You don't need to come out wide. Straight above the shoulders.
There we go. Finish it up. Awesome. Rest.
All right, I'm going to run on the spot this time. And then I'll turn to the camera for you.
Let's go.
Use those arms like you're really running somewhere. This? Why? It doesn't feel good. So control. Drive those elbows back and forth. Push the balls of your feet into the floor. You can actually catch your breath here. Okay.
Alrighty, back to those weights. Those squats, turn sideways for me, Chris. You got it. Here we go, watch what Chris is doing. Notice hips are dropping, the crease in her hips is dropping just below the height of her knee. That is a full depth squat.
Trust your body to go deep. You can. It takes practice. Your weight stays in your heels.
Also notice Chris's torso is tipping forward towards the floor. That is completely normal. That is actually what we want to see. Keep going, Chris. You got 15 seconds left. Nice work.
Stay with me, guys. You got this. I know it's burning.
Here you go, 3 seconds. And rest. Grab that rope, or run on the spot, or do jumping jacks. Let's go, Chris.
Awesome. You guys know I love this. Might need the fans on in here in a minute.
I'm thinking about cracking the door.
I think that's a great idea.
All right, you skip. I'm getting the door.
Okay. 5 seconds, guys. Woo. Okay. Grab those weights. Pop those back up on your shoulders. Last set here. Full squat, then press. Power in that press. Inhale, exhale. 1, 2, 3.
Keep going. Sorry, guys, I had to make a little camera adjustment for the open door. That's it.
Woo.
That's it. Sit back, Chris. Weight on those heels. Core engaged. You've got this. Push through, sending those knees out. Like Chris said, use your breath as power. Keep that going. You got a few seconds left. You guys at home are doing great. Alrighty.
Oh, that third set's done. We're gonna skip. Here we go. Smile, guys. Smile through that pain. You're muscles are working super hard for you. Think of all the people that can't do this, all right? No matter what pace you're at, no matter what weights you're using, you are winning. You are progressing. You're only competing against yourself. So, be kind to yourself. All right.
And rest, gang. You are on transition. We are going into deadlift to bent over rows next. So we're just going to do a quick review on the movement. We are going to start standing tall, glutes squeezed, squozing glutes, shoulders back. We're going to drop into that deadlift, keeping that spine neutral, if not slightly arched. We're going to finish that row at the bottom, finish that row, and then come out of that deadlift. You got it.
So you're gonna hinge enough, you can feel those hamstrings turn on. Once you're feeling that, stick that butt back.
Grab those weights.
All right, here we go. All right,
That's it, core engaged. Going as far as your hamstrings will let you go. And in that row, think about squeezing those shoulder blades together.
So
and out.
Slight bend in your knees is fine.
Chris is working on keeping those elbows tight to her body as she's doing that row. We're not flaring out to the sides. That's it.
You gotta keep those abs tight, guys. Make sure you're not tilting your pelvis underneath. If you do that, it's gonna hurt your back. Booty out, back flat, and up we go. Hinge.
5 more seconds.
Pull, down, up.
Rest. Alrighty, back to cardio. What are you guys thinking of this workout? Compounding cardio. Thumbs up, thumbs down, let us know in the comments.
Oh, that fresh air is so nice. Set us up on your tablets or your laptops. In the garage.
Back deck.
In the back deck.
Backyard.
Get outside. Do this workout out there.
Man, can you imagine doing this barefoot in the grass? That'd be so good.
And if your neighbors are watching you, that's awesome.
Invite them to join in from a socially responsible distance.
There you go, that's right.
Alrighty, grab those weights, Chris. Alrighty, guys, I'm going to walk you through the breathing here. Because we're doing a compound exercise, this is actually 2 full breathing cycles. Chris is inhaling on the way down, exhaling on that row, inhaling on the reset, exhaling on the exit of the deadlift. So 2 full breaths through this compound movement. In and exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Breath as power. Keep going.
This is the pace you should be doing. If you're whipping those dumbbells up, it's not helpful. You want to use muscle and not momentum. You've heard us say it before.
That's it. Keep it up.
Come on. Woo. All right.
Grab those ropes. We'll get ready to do cardio on the spot. Let's go. Nice footwork. For this final set, I want to challenge Chris, I want to challenge you at home to slow it down even further. Work on prolonging that tempo, control that descent. Nice and controlled row, controlled reset, and driving out of that deadlift. Driving those glutes and hamstrings forward. You got it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's your pace for this set. Go for it. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Keep going, guys. You got 15 seconds left. Stay in control. Adjust your resistance as necessary.
You can see I'm not dropping the weights down. I'm hinging, I'm pulling, I'm pushing them back, and then I'm standing.
Deadlifts are done. Grab your rope. Last set of cardio for this round. Go! Actually, I'm gonna run this one.
Me too. Keep that rope going quickly. Keep your elbows into your body.
Alrighty, time for our break. I'm gonna do a quick camera check. We are going into Sumo Squat to high pull next.
All right, let me show you guys how it's gonna look. So we're gonna get those toes and knees out. We're gonna sit nice and deep.
We're gonna bring those weights in front, palms facing in towards us.
Up, pull with the elbows, control down, back to that squat. I'm loving this. Feels good.
All right, you got 5 seconds. Pick up those weights.
All right.
Palms in at the top. I want shoulders back. I want chest proud. Let's go. Sitting back on those heels. That's it. So important. Think about pushing those knees out to the wall. Watch Chris's shins. They are vertical. Keep going.
Down. Squeeze the butt. Pull. Control down. Again, you don't see me dropping these dumbbells at all. Up, pull, down, back down.
Every movement in this exercise is controlled. You don't need to go fast. Here we go, finish strong. That's it. Nice. You know the drill. Grab those ropes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. Let's go. We're home stretch, guys. We're gonna finish off sumo squat, high pulls. And then we're winding up on the floor for our last round.
So I'm gonna turn to the side so you guys can see the profile of how that sumo squat looks and how deep I'm going. All right. Okay.
All right, so watch Chris's shoulders. They are going to be back and down. Nice.
Again, the dumbbells are coming straight up my chest. I'm not pulling them in front of me to come up. Exhale. Down.
At the top, Chris's core, glutes engaged fully.
Sweat's dripping down my everything.
There we go. Tighten up that core, Chris. Keep those glutes tight. There we go. A little less hip swing in there. Keep going. And rest. Alrighty. Cardio round.
Forearms on fire. That's okay. Deltoids too. Here we go. So this cardio portion, get fast. It's not meant to be active recovery. It's meant to be a blast. So pick up the pace. Got it. All
right, here we go. Final set of our compound movement, sumo squat to high pull. There we go. That's it, sitting back, Chris, already. That's it. Nice control, Chris. Keep that core nice and tight. You're developing a little bit of a swing. That's totally normal. You're getting tired. This is the third round. We're all feeling a little gassed right now. That's not an excuse to let your form falter. Slow down if you have to. Drop your resistance if you have to. Here you go. You got single digits. You got 7 seconds to go. Give me one more rep. You got it. Sitting back. Push through those heels. Up. Nicely done. Come on, grab those ropes. We're going to finish this up. You're getting a high five on break.
If I can lift my arms, sure.
All right. Cardio going now.
Don't slow down, guys. Push through. We have to earn the break. We haven't earned it yet. Now we've earned it.
Now we got break. Give me a high five, Chris. We are going into our final round. Glute bridges to chest fly. You definitely want to step down on your weights here. All right, quick reminder of the movement. We're going to be back on the floor. Feet wider than hip width apart. We're going to be pressing those weights up directly over our chest. We are going to squeeze our glutes, come up into that glute bridge. We're going to do a chest fly. Think about leading with those elbows out. Back in, we want to feel that right through the chest muscles. And then we're going to reset that glute bridge. And then we're going to do it all over. There you go. Nice, all right. Go. That's nice. So watch out, I want you to, this is a fly. I want you to think about keeping that angle in your elbow joint the same. We're not coming down into a regular chest press. This is a fly. Push up through those heels. You can see Christine's toes are lifting. Totally fine. How are we doing, Chris?
Good. Guys, squeeze your pectoral muscles. So you should be feeling this all in those pecs. A little on the outside.
5 more seconds, gang. You're almost there.
Of that deltoid.
Nice work. Cardio time.
I'm coming. We're gonna run. Here we go. Ooh, there's a sweating here on the floor. No surprise there. Drive those elbows back. Push those toes into the floor. Get serious. Get those abs tight. Come on. Drive, drive, drive. Pull those knees up.
Alrighty, we're leaving you guys with Chris for 1 second. Alrighty.
7
Keep going,
seconds.
run it out. Alright, this is the end of the workout. I am stepping Chris down in weights by 2 pounds. I want her to focus on keeping that arm, that angle static. There we go, that's better. Like we say here, it's not about heavy resistance, it's about good form. And I like what I'm seeing here. We got some very solid chest flies going on. Think about that mind-muscle connection. You should be feeling that right across the top of your pectoral muscle. I want you to think about that squeeze. I want you to feel that engagement. Nice and controlled down. I want you taking a full second, 1001 to come down in that fly, 1001 coming back up. Think about that tempo. Inhaling down, exhaling up. You got 4 seconds to go. Come on up, it's cardio time. We are 2 sets into our final round. We got 1 set left after this. Let's go. You good?
What happened there? Tried to step on the rope mid-swing. Oh. Guys, we're almost at the end of this workout. Now's the time. We're digging.
Alrighty, grab those weights. We are going into our final set. That's it, pressing those weights up, squeezing those glutes. That's it, Chris, nice work. Reset, and again.
Inhale, exhale, down. Up with the hips, down with the elbows. Drive back up, bring the butt down. Think about that cadence.
Keep going, pushing through those heels. Just like the other exercises, 2 full breaths here. Home stretch. Come on up, final set of cardio, and then this is all over.
All right, skip to Malu, let's do this. Come on everybody, don't quit, don't slow down. We have 10 seconds, come on. Feeling very uncomfortable.
You guys made it. Big air high five to everybody working out at home. High five, Chris. Nice work today.
Nice job, team. Whew. Oh, mama.
What'd you think of that one?
I thought it was awesome.
That was awesome.
It's not about what we think, though. It's what you guys think. So please make sure that you comment below. Mark's going to lead us through the stretch because Chris needs to catch up.
Alrighty. Let's start with that chest. Bring those arms out in front, palms up. We're gonna come nice and wide. We just finished those chest flies. They should be feeling really good right about now. Alrighty, right now those thumbs are pointing behind you. We're gonna rotate those hands all the way around, 270 degrees, so those thumbs are pointing down, palms are behind us. We're gonna bring those arms even further back. Feel that stretch through our chest. Hold this for a couple seconds. So good. Alrighty. Let's work on those back muscles from those rows that we did. Bring that arm across, keeping that shoulder low. Mild to moderate tension. Up across here. That's what we want to be feeling right now. Alrighty, let's switch sides.
Hold that elbow across your chest.
Alrighty, let's just do 5 shoulder rolls forward. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3.
Talking to me.
4, 5, and let's do 5 in the opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alrighty, stand up nice and tall, hands on our hips, big breath in as we look up, and then slowly just drop our chin to our chest. Alright, I'm going to turn sideways, we're going to do that again. Look up, big breath in, and slowly drop our chin down to our chest. One last time. Up and breathe in, and drop and exhale.
Try to relax your shoulders.
Alrighty, let's finish up with a quick lower body stretch. We're going to start with a quad stretch from those squats. Again, hang on to the wall if you have to. Hang on to a chair, a table, any piece of equipment. A willing relative.
Can't do both.
All right, let's transition into a calf and hamstring stretch. We're going to drop that leg down and in front. Make sure you're not pushing on that supporting knee as we reach down. Try to grab that toe.
Doesn't that feel good after all that skipping we just did? Boxer shuffle, running on the spot, jumping jacks. Good calf stretch.
Alrighty, come on up. We're going to repeat that on the other side. There you go.
We hope that you guys are getting some fresh air as the weather is starting to change. Set a timer on your phone, especially if you're at your desk working at your computer all day.
Drop that heel.
It's really easy for 6 hours to go by. I know, I've heard it. So make sure that set an alarm on your watch every 45 minutes to an hour as best you can. Get up, walk around, step out onto your back deck or onto your front porch. Embrace the sun if you can. Really
shake it out. Another double high five. Nice work today, everybody. We will be back at you tomorrow with your Friday workout.
Super fun.
Be awesome.
Thanks for joining us, friends. Have a great day.